Superhero families. We all know and love them. Some of them are incredible, some of them are fantastic, and some of them love beating their kids for no reason. But let me introduce y'all to the craziest superhero family of all time.
I'm coming like blinking all in the rim. I step back, cross, now they falling again. This nigga think we swapping, I'm taking his junk. I'm swinging my door, bringing pain through the shit for the man. I pop out, blowing that motherfucking junk. Smoking on tape, keep gone in the wind. Cash passing the drink.
Alright, let's go. So the first scene opens up where we get introduced to the Thundermans family getting ready to eat some dinner. You know, some usual family activities.
Psych a lot!
Except they start using their powers and shit for the most basic activities. Billy, you don't need to use your super speed when the fridge is right there. Max wants to eat some dessert, out here looking like chum bucket food, but Phoebe is not going for it. Like, damn, Phoebe, just let my boy Max eat some dessert. And bro, the CGI is killing me, looking like a Roblox model, and it ends up hitting the wall, looking like a pile of shit. Sounds like DDG's music. The dad, Thunderman, can't find his hot sauce and decides to pop his ult by flying through the ceiling. And bro does this almost every episode. I know them home insurance bills go crazy. I'm crying. Thunderman flew faster than Homelander in the boys finale. So Mr. and Mrs. Thunderman finna go out for dinner instead. And wow, man. Damn, Mrs. Thunderman looking hella good. But we must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused. Phoebe wants to go out with her friend Cherry, but Barb like, no. Max and Phoebe gotta stay and babysit these badass kids. Remember, the reason why they can't just hire somebody to babysit is because they got superpowers. The babysitter gonna end up looking like Kari from The Incredibles. Max starts getting mad that he can't focus on his villainous activities.
But anywho,
This dude Max gotta be the biggest LARP of all time. My god, you are not a villain. That is not you, lil bro. That reminds me of the niggas who was fake gangsters back in high school. Bro, you live in an upper middle class suburb and your house look like these. Max, you are not that guy. Meanwhile, Mr. and Mrs. Thunderman are having dinner and Thunderman just itching to pop his ult to make a birthday boy happy. He puts on his suit and Mr. Thunderman looking like Celtic Shaq. You are out of your prime, my boy. This dude really might be Mr. Incredible for real, but this time the washed up version. Not gonna lie, these shows were so ass when it comes to somebody turning into their superhero alter ego, cause nobody gonna notice that Thunderman looks like the guy who was just sitting right there. But anyways, while Cherry hanging out with Phoebe at the crib, these badass kids just won't sit down somewhere. I would have been like,
nigga, did I just catch you having fun?
Phoebe has had enough of this BS and uses her powers right in front of Cherry.
Okay, we are cooked.
Phoebe starts stuttering and shit, hitting the Candace from Phineas and Ferb. So she realizes there's one thing left to do: freeze her up like a statue and gaslight her the moment she's unfrozen into thinking that what she just saw wasn't real. The fake school rehearsal gimmick works for a little bit until these dumbass kids uses their powers again. Cherry like,
I knew it.
and pulls out her phone just to get frozen again. One thing I don't get about these shows is when someone finds out a person has superpowers is that they immediately go on the internet to expose the supers right in front of the supers. Like, you do realize they have superpowers, right? She trying to get done like a Homelander victim. So yeah, Max and Phoebe, your time has come. And the worst part is that the parents are coming home too.
no!
So Max and Phoebe thinks of the brilliant idea: kidnap her and store her in the closet. Bro, these niggas was not heroes.
You a fraud.
While the parents come home, they go on a wild goose chase while trying to store Cherry, doing more cardio than Rod Wave has done in his life. The parents find out about it and Phoebe and Max explain everything. And by the end, everybody does the school play rehearsal gimmick and this bird brain girl Cherry actually believes them.
Man, you stupid bitch.
Damn, these niggas getting bailed out more than OKC. And Max lets this girl Cherry out in a hurry.
Finally!
So throughout the season, Max and Phoebe was moving like Cap versus Iron Man in Civil War, cause in one episode, Max and Phoebe go band for band by having a prank war during picture day, and another episode where they were competing in a student election. And wait a minute, I know it ain't who I think it is. Henry Hart, you are on the wrong show. And another instance is where these two get jobs, something some of y'all can't relate, and they get hired by Mrs. Wong at her pizza place. And not gonna lie, Mrs. Wong was really in her bag for when it comes to owning different restaurants, but she wasn't messing with nobody though, always hitting that Bert from Sesame Street ass frown. She was dead as the live action version of Mr. Washi Washi from Family Guy.
You stop make bing bong. Every bing bong 2 cents. What you want?
So Phoebe and Max are responsible for making the pizza on the conveyor belt on some work at a pizza place from Roblox type of timing. And wait a minute, now that I'm really looking at this scene, they really copied the sushi scene from Drake and Josh.
He copied my whole fucking flow. Word for word, bar for bar.
But this time, Max and Phoebe managed to explode the whole damn room. Damn, even a dumbass like Rakai can do this job. And while we move to season 2, Phoebe starts dating a guy who has the superpowers of Reed Richards. Soon later, they look him up and they find out he's the son of Evilman, Thunderman's biggest op. This is probably how Thunderman be describing Evilman.
He was a serial killer who bragged about killing people, and he professed and confessed to be a demon.
Colosso gives the lore between these two, saying that Evilman was the one villain Thunderman just couldn't beat, and any city they fought in ended up looking like New York in the first Avengers movie. This nigga Thunderman came down quick when he heard the name Evilman, like Timmy's dad with Dinkelberg, and the name Evilman is forbidden in the house. She, that's me with De'Aaron Fox after selling the Spurs. And look how Thunderman is moving. These two was really beefing for real. After Link gets pressed by Thunderman like Reggie from Bad Boys, he allows him to date Phoebe. Pops was really a good dad for real. Evilman pulls up and this dude Max instantly gets to meat sucking.
Oh my god, bro, it's dick riding all you do?
No, I'm
Like,
saying
you literally got that nigga dick in your mouth right now. I see it.
But the thing is, these two are so washed up, they don't even recognize each other for real. Thunderman only sees him as the mattress guy from the commercials until Evilman hits the Vegeta laugh, which causes Thunderman to have Vietnam flashbacks and realizes he is Evilman. Bro, the hate is so strong. This dude Evilman got that one shirt Patrick was wearing for no SpongeBob date. And of course, Phoebe and Link sneak off to their date, and Evilman and Thunderman just won't let the beef rest. Like Unks, y'all prime was 30 years ago. Let that shit go. And also in season 2, they linked up with a show a lot of y'all probably forgot about, The Haunted Hathaways. Who? Psych! I'm just messing with y'all. I remember this show for real. It was low-key underrated, not gonna lie. But anyways, the scene opens up on Halloween where Miles and Louie wandering around doing absolute bullshit, like causing a crack on the wall for a prison full of ghosts, which causes the Green Ghoul to escape. And Super President Kickbutt tells Thunderman to put back the jersey on and go on a mission to New Orleans to defeat him, because he's the only person to come back 3-1 against bro. The Thundermans conveniently pull up to the same place the Haunted Hathaways live, and for some reason Billy and Nora can see Miles and Louie. To give context, Miles and Louie are ghosts, and in the Haunted Hathaways, humans cannot see ghosts, except superheroes, which Miles finds out about. The Thundermen start lying like LeBron James, and this dumbass Billy uses his powers. I'm surprised this boy hasn't gotten slapped yet for the dumb shit he's done in this show. So while the characters of both shows chatting it up, like Max when Taylor starts yapping about her boyfriend issues,
you keep talking, man, and you shut the fuck up.
a guy named Chad pulls up to invite Phoebe and Taylor to his Halloween party. They think shit all fun and games until he goes outside and we see the Green Ghoul Sharingan, meaning the Green Ghoul possessed Chad, while Ray and the dad building the ghost cage to capture Green Ghoul. Max tries to dip up out of there, but Pops caught him right on time, telling Max, "You too young to be trying to capture the Green Ghoul all by yourself. You gonna end up looking like Mojo Jojo." And this dude Max talking about some, if I capture him, this gives me a chance to be the greatest villain instead of him.
But anywho,
Pops tells Max to grow up and stop LARPing as a villain. You are as sweet as sugar. So Max took that personally. They pull up to the party where everybody having a good time, you know what I'm saying? And this dude Miles has the worst Halloween costume of all time. This nigga's initials is PP. Tears, shit, is better than Travis Scott's Abomination. At the party, Chad wants to bring Phoebe to a secret location, and when they're there, the Green Ghoul possesses Phoebe's body. Meanwhile, some of Taylor's ops takes a picture of her and Max together.
I got you right where I want you, little nigga. Go ahead, say cheese. Cheese.
While she has a whole boyfriend, mind you. Really caught her ass in 4K.
This is 4K! How did they get you in 4K?
She like, chill, it was a misunderstanding.
we do not care.
It's cause Max was trying to sneak in the party on some SpongeBob timing, but that don't work cause the girl posted it. Anyways, Taylor and Max try to look for Phoebe and the Green Ghoul, and Colossal pops out of Max's backpack out of nowhere like, oh look, it's the girl who's cheating and going. So we see Phoebe being possessed by the Green Ghoul and it's ready to scratch. Max tries to up Blick, but it gets swept away with ease.
Make a wish, honey.
Motherfuckers use the pole strictly for fashion. Well, I guess that means it's time to start using them paws. Max runs towards her but gets yeeted away. We use her heat and cold breath, and then Max hits a Jack Brewer type of move. We use both of its punches. Green Ghoul and Max weave each other's kicks, and then Max gets put to the ground, looking like Creed when he got knocked out by Drago. Ghoul tries to get Max to join his side and betray his pops, but Max like, no. But Colosso talking about some,
Let's hear him out. It's only polite.
Boy, it's out the mud. We got Rashad McCown. Kobe's 81.
This dude Colosso was not real, bro. Ghoul puts him to the ground saying, you're a LARP. You're not a villain for real.
You a fraud.
Later, Green Ghoul's at the bakery and he's giving Thunderman BT8 until Max pulls up saying he's ready to be the greatest villain of all time by joining the Green Ghoul side. Pop's like,
What the f is he talking about?
but Max pulls the ultimate genjutsu by using his freeze breath to distract the D, while Miles goes into Phoebe's body to squabble the Ghoul out of there. And not gonna lie, while rewatching these scenes, the CGI got me like,
Get the fuck out of here. That shit garbage, nigga.
Ghoul starts getting on everybody's ass, but when he sees the Hathaways, he's like,
Yo, who the fuck is this nigga?
Green Ghoul weaving all of Max's attacks. Max got the aim of a stormtrooper. Max then thinks of a genius idea to combine his and Phoebe's freeze breath on some DBZ timing, and that was a good plan because it finally freezes the Green Ghoul. Thunderman puts him in the cage, causing the Green Ghoul to finally be defeated. We move to season 3, and this is the time where the show started having more of a story arc because Max actually turns evil and the Thunderman's superpowers ended up getting exposed. And when they added Chloe to the show, what is up with these TV shows wanting to add a baby in the middle of the show's run? Like, you're just jumping the shark at this point. But anyways, and for a video like this, I brought an Avengers level cast to talk about these peak episodes. And to start off, let me throw that pass to my boy MJ.
So yeah, my boy Elk got us talk about these two goats, Phoebe and Max. Now I don't remember much from the Thundermans, but the show was definitely one of them ones. I do feel they could have done way more with the fights, like on some lab rats timing, cause the fights wasn't on that level, but they was almost there. But anyways, I'm finna go over a few of my episodes that I chose when this brother-sister duo was cooking. We start off with Secret Revealed. We pan to Max, and this was when dude was still on his villain timing, but he waited on a call from Dark Mayhem and he finally get it. With Dark Mayhem giving him an offer to become a real supervillain, he give him the low and tell him to meet him there tomorrow. We skip next day to Dark Mayhem and bro is working a 9 to 5. Fries, gang, and you're working a 9 to 5 as a villain. Explain it to me. We find out the whole crew is working there. Max make it there and go to the back. They show Max the first ever power zapping orb. Dark Mayhem want Max to take Phoebe's powers, and Max looking like Mayhem tripping, cause Phoebe is his sister, and bro say to Max he could just keep living inside of Phoebe's shadow.
My mama and my kids. That shit put a nigga to tears, bro.
Max end up taking the orb. We pan to Phoebe looking around inside of Max's room. While she's inside of his room, Dark Mayhem calls. She get out of the camera's view and act like Max, finding out Dark Mayhem's plan. Phoebe find Max taking the orb off rip. She tell him she know about his plan and she not gonna let it happen. They get to fighting over the orb and Phoebe zap Max's powers away. And my dog is at a loss for words. Then he try getting the orb back but get flung away. And I'm not gonna lie, me as Max with no powers, you think that's stopping me? Come here. But psych, nah, bro better get ready to take that place behind Phoebe.
I keep my name out your fucking mouth, man. Get the fuck away behind me with all that shit. Stupid bitch.
No powers, bro, you're cooked. We then pan to Max and Phoebe then snitched on him, with Barb and Hank finding out a solution by locking my boy inside of the basement with no types of villain decoration. My nigga looking at straight family pictures, and bro had to have been punching the air after this scream. We skip a little later though. Max has been trapped inside of his room for a minute, and he remember his stash of TNT. He find out they didn't replace it with a teddy bear. Then an explosion go off, and it's the goat Colossal, and bro then came to break Max out, and even keistered the power zapper, bro. Genuinely, how did he swallow this? Now the fam inside the living room talking, and Max just spawned in, all blacked out, and he is on that timing. He take the fam's powers and freeze off the whole crib and dip out. Now we with Dark Mayhem mad because Max is taking too long with the mission. Snake Dude pop out saying look at the news, with Olympia Wong leaking that the Thundermans is all superheroes, and also leaking the low of their crib. Like,
You can stop Dickie and
you even got a whole Thunder Girl shirt on, bro.
you 36.
But the whole crew head out quick. Then we pan to the prom with Phoebe and her friends pulling up. While they party and Max pull up, then right after him some dude running leaking that Phoebe is Thunder Girl. While that's happening, Olympia Wong is leading the news to the Thunderman's crib, and Dark Mayhem pulls up. He start lasering the door and Hank try locking in, telling Barb to take the kids upstairs.
I got this.
pussy is a bitch.
Anyways, my nigga Colossal comes in clutch once again, blowing a hole through the back of the crib. Dark Mayhem's crew see that the fam done got away, but Mayhem didn't find out where they're heading. Back to the prom, Phoebe trying to play off like she not Thunder Girl, but Max pull up about to zap her. Her date get in front of her trying to talk and gets packed expeditiously. Max distracted and Phoebe grabbed the orb. They fighting over it. Then the fam pull up with the orb landing in some punch. Max quickly grab it, about to finish the job. Barb tell him to stop before it's too late, but Dark Mayhem and his crew done already pulled up. Dark Mayhem tell Max to finish the job and take Phoebe's powers so we can enslave the whole town. And Phoebe try to get into Max, asking him if he really wants that. And Max come to his senses, giving his fam back their powers, and he done got their powers all types of mixed up. But Dark Mayhem peeped that son of his crew. They all go for the fam while the brother and sister duo handle Mayhem. They both dodge Mayhem shots. Phoebe peeped that dude and burn her dress, and they lock in. They both try freezing Mayhem, but he blocked. Then start sending shots after shots at them. But Phoebe tell Max to find the orb while she hold off Mayhem. While that's happening, the fam figuring out each other's powers, with Hank wallbang zapping the snake dude, Barb running around this big dude and kick him down. He about to get up, but Hank put my boy inside of an arm bar. This princess girl get packed by Billy and Nora, with him lasering her bracelet off. They put her into a box, locking her up. But Max ends up finding the orb, getting himself some play in the process, and Phoebe is out there cooking, flipping in and weave behind the back kick, peep the weave into the splits. Oh, then she sweet dude. Max locked back in. They both raise Brody up, and he say nah to that, blasting them back. He grabbed the orb about to zap Phoebe, but Chloe come in clutch, pushing the pillar onto Dark Mayhem.
Alright, bro, stop talking. It's my turn, because we gotta talk about absolute cinema. So before the events of Secret revealed, Phoebe watching on her iPad a compilation video of Captain Man and Kid Danger whooping niggas ass. Damn, they giving my boys credit where credit is due. And while the rest of the family are gone to Super Adventureland, Phoebe wants to dip her lame ass city Hiddenville to visit Swovey for a little bit. Max pulls up to the door eating some ice cream, don't know how the hell that shit not melting. And Phoebe starts lying about going to Cherry's house until Max unzips her suitcase, caught lying in 4K. We see on the TV where Swovey looking like Gotham City or New York City during the NBA Finals. These villains got Captain Man and Kid Danger looking like 1 HP, so they really need someone like Phoebe to pull up. We now in Swovey when Phoebe pulls up to Junk and stuff, where we see the 3 muchachos harassing this guy. They looking at Phoebe like, who is this nigga? She makes one of them fly to the wall, hits a radio at the other one's head, and the purple muchacho just runs away like a bitch.
Stop being a bitch and come on.
Phoebe uses her freeze breath to freeze one of the muchachos, and it breaks free, and Phoebe's like,
Impossible.
And then we see it's actually Captain Man and Kid Danger. And then the two realize that's Thunderman's daughter. So the two are undercover and Phoebe wants to pull up too. Charlotte even gives her the fit. But Captain Man talking about some you not part of the team.
Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit.
And Henry's like, this is my time to shine, because he thinks Phoebe's fine shit for real. I don't know about y'all, but Phoebe Thunderman had 9-year-old me thinking, I don't want to play with my Legos anymore. Fine shit, the real entertainment. Phoebe asks how old is he and Ray gets to cock blocking.
16.
He's 14.
Almost 15.
But still 14.
Well, 14's a new 15, so.
But Henry don't care. He like him older anyways. So Captain Man and Kid Danger with Phoebe Thunderman link up to stop Dr. Minyak and the League of Villains. The villains wondering who called the meeting, and they see in the distance who it is. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? Is it Rawwave finally announcing his retirement? Captain Man thought he was dead after he ran the fate a year ago. I'm crying, Max think he on the team. I'm not gonna lie, now maturing is realizing that villain phase Max had was corny as shit.
If you go down this path, you are no longer our son.
I'm a supervillain now.
Oh shit!
Bro trying to make himself look vicious. So Henry and Phoebe try to stop the villains on top of the train while Captain Man is stuck in the concrete block. They think this is Wolverine versus Yakuza in the Wolverine movie, but this time with the budget of 2 paper clips and the poverty Brooklyn Nets. Charlotte shoots at his ass to try and free him, but it causes this huge ass explosion, and the ops think Captain Man is dead, and they get to dancing on his grave. The disrespect. But does he know Captain Man is built different and is always okay? They get to squabbling the villains doing WWE moves and shit, and by the end they defeat them. But Max Thunderman thinks shit all fun and games, acting like he wasn't just working with the ops. This dude talking talking about some we did it. Bro, you are not Jason Tatum. He gets tied down to the helicopter. Leave that villain phase alone, bro. That shit not for you. We move to season 4 and damn, there's a lot of episodes. One episode has the Thundermans going on vacation. And not gonna lie, I was about to say that they copied this premise from Wizards of Waverly Place the movie. But instead of the plot being somebody wishing their parents have never met, like dumbass Alex Russo, Phoebe absorbs Dark Mayhem's powers, turning her temporarily evil. And in another episode where Colossal tells scary stories, and where Max and Phoebe go into a superhero juvenile center on some beyond scare straight type of timing. So yeah, let me go right back to my boy MJ.
We start off on Halloween at the Thunderman's crib. Dr. Colossal then forcefully started a challenge that he can scare everybody. With the scary story, he already done scared half of the whole fam away, leaving Phoebe and Max. He about to start up the story and bro hit a button hitting Christmas music. Like, bro was funny, but
shut the fuck up, bitch.
Get on with the story, bro. Anyways, we start off with Phoebe and Cherry. They flick up with Max photobombing they stuff, not caring at all. Dude even hiss at them. Like, bro,
Lock the fuck in, bro.
my dog acting like he is now the
alpha.
But Phoebe talking about how Max has been acting weird and maybe he's turning into a vampire or something like that. And they realize that he has been doing some vampire-like things. They go to check the picture that they just took and bro is not inside of the picture. Then we pan to them inside of Max's room and bro is really on some vamp shit. They try heading on out and Cherry gonna announce that they inside of his room, bro.
This bitch done lost her rabbit ass mind. This dumbass grown bitch.
But they let him know that he's a vampire and they was just trying to head out, and bro acts clueless, saying he not one and maybe they can just talk about this over breakfast. They are the breakfast. They dip out the crib with Max getting burnt. But anyways, they make it all the way to the school, seeing that Max isn't the only vampire. Phoebe confused on how all these vampires made it to school, and then they see that they just got umbrellas. Cherry say they should hide inside the bathroom with them walking in on Hank. Got they ass shook. But Phoebe and Cherry going over a plan on how to defeat the vampires. They remember something from some book that they was reading, which has the usual way of defeating a vampire inside of the book, which is garlic. Phoebe go to get some from the cafeteria while Cherry just acts casual, but Max pull up. She tried running, but Max is on that timing. He about to turn her into a vampire, but Phoebe is back with the garlic. She tried hitting Max up with it just hitting Cherry instead. Then Max bite Cherry with her becoming a vampire. Phoebe gets circled, but
You ever been backed in a corner and had to fight out it? You ever had to
pull out some breadsticks and make some swords out of it?
I don't.
But Max and Phoebe get to fighting with Phoebe throwing multiple strikes, then dodging. She apply more pressure, but Max is moving. Max get the upper hand, but Phoebe counter, kicking bro down the stairs. Phoebe push up, getting wrapped up inside of Max's umbrella and get pushed into a corner once again. But she see one last garlic rolling and yeeting it into Max's mouth. He turned back into human, but everybody ain't changed back. Phoebe confused, thinking that he the head vampire. Then Colossal pop out. Then we pan back to Colossal actually biting Phoebe's neck, with Max and Phoebe unfazed by his story. They go to head out, but Colossal say give him one more chance to scare them.
It's me without my fur extension.
But on to the next episode. We start off with the fam getting an alert from President Kickbutt, and bro, I swear I need to see some type of highlights from this woman, cause I promise you she's a
to LA Fitness niggas. No badges.
Like, where do you get Super President Kickbutt? I truly don't know where this is coming from, cause
you not like that, bro. You went live and said you pop niggas. You don't pop niggas. You went live and said you whoop niggas. You don't whoop niggas.
Anyway, she got an assignment for Max saying that he need to go to some superhero juvenile center, and come to find out bro has been inside the pen while the fam was up in Hawaii chilling. But they want him to be on some scared straight timing. We skip to Max at the center. He's speaking with the guard, telling tales on how Max was running the cell block.
When they call me Mr. Roll down the window, unlock the car, then jump out and start shooting the gun.
But Phoebe pull up out of nowhere tagging along with Max. The guards say they need to put on some power zappers. They head inside seeing the kids. T-Bone with magnet powers, Gale Force with air powers, and Maisie. And they said that we don't talk about her powers. I guess we're gonna find out later. The guard releases, they just trolling dude. And bro, how much they trolling him, he better pull out them scared straight tactics.
Open that motherfucker. Lick your lips. Now stick your hand in that Kool-Aid. Just stick it in there. Now take your finger, just do this to the bottom one. Come here. I'll kiss you. You orange flavor mother.
Anyways, he talking to the kids about some random stories on how he became good. Then think about why he became good, and bro don't know himself. But Phoebe interrupts saying that she got an idea for everybody while Max thinks, giving the kids a pen and a paper, telling them to write about all the things they like about being good. Max tells Phoebe she need to stop interrupting him, and she shouldn't even be giving them stuff to help them escape. She said he overreacted, then noticed that one of the pens is a straw, and the kids escape and gale force blow them back into a cell, and T-Bone locked them in. Phoebe and Max telling them to let them out or else. T-Bone say what they gonna do about it. Got Max ass stuttering.
From now on, I'm gonna start taking niggas really tough.
Max asks why President Kickbutt even sent Phoebe, and come to find out she didn't even send her. She was just too worried about if Max was gonna turn evil from talking with the kids, and Max get mad cause Phoebe think that he just gonna be a villain forever. And nah, she right. Max tell the kids that he could break them out while Phoebe trying to stop him. Max tell Phoebe to give her the code and she say no. Then Maisie pop out saying that she could get the code from her. We skip to us finally seeing her powers, and she has tickling powers. Yes bro, tickling powers I tell you. But Phoebe end up saying the first digit of the code, then ask why Max gotta go back to being evil. But that was all a part of Max's plan. He pull a hezzy on the kids, breaking his power zapper and throw them to the back of the room. He take off Phoebe's zapper and they both jump on a table and do some random flips for no reason. But Maisie get the tickling Max and T-Bone grab onto Phoebe's hand. Phoebe direct Maisie to T-Bone, taking care of the both of them, putting power zappers on both of their ankles. Gale Force the only one left, blowing Max and Phoebe back, sending Phoebe into a wall, and it's just up to Max. He asked Phoebe to give him a push. Phoebe yeet bro and he catch Gale Force. With that wrapping it up. And in the end, Max tell the kids being good is better than being evil. And the words that they take from him is that they can be good but still be as cool as Max. But that's it for me folks. Thanks for having me out zone, but I'm signing out. Peace.
So the Thundermans have fought many villains, but see what happens when Max and Phoebe have to go against each other in the Thunder games. So let me throw that final lob to my boy Dan.
Shout out to my boy L for letting me hop on the vid for the 3rd time. Thundermans wasn't really one of the shows that I watch religiously. But not gonna lie, y'all gonna get one good episode out of me, bro. So Max and Phoebe teleport to go try out for the squad named Z-Force. And taking a look at all these geeks in this room, they looking like they dressed up to go to DreamCon or some shit. I can't take buddy right here serious. Ain't bro from Living Maddie? He looking around, son don't know what to do. And rewatching this episode, I'm just thinking to myself, nigga, this is the dude you wanna be on a team with? Bro, like 50 got the same belly as Lucky. And come on bro, just look at this nigga's outfit, bro. Surprisingly, he still has the non-worst outfit in this room, because we got this Fortnite default skin with this shitty ass fit on, and I never even noticed this while watching Thundermans. Max has a whole costume with skinny jeans on. Nah, he's a threat. But as bro leaves the room, their first test starts with gas entering the room. Nah, Rod Wave must have had Taco Bell. He trying to take out the whole server. Max and Phoebe form up a plan just to not fucking use it, and then Galaxia uses it to break everybody out. But whole time rewind the shit for me. Look at the other people in the room. What are they doing to do? But now we get into the real action. Everybody goes to force everybody out of the circle on some Mr. Beast challenge type shit. The match starts and Phoebe trying to talk about some strategy. Man, shut that shit up. Almost getting her and Max blasted out the circle, damn near hitting a moonwalk out that shit. And that Michael Jackson movie just come out. But then Phoebe and Max with a double tag team sending bro out the circle. Nigga hit his back hard as shit. He about to feel that when he's 39. Wait, he looks that age, never mind. Joey from Living Maddie, or the gamer, is over there spamming nano chips at Galaxia, trying to control her and shit. He realized he had Stormtrooper aim, so he had to go combat mode, getting his kick blocked, weaving that nice jab. While Phoebe and Max are over there doing nothing, bro gets thrown to the floor, then doing everything he can to evade that nasty titanium left hook. And they trip Shorty onto the ground. But this right here is the dumbest shit I've ever seen. She's out cold on the floor. Nigga, throw your nano chips on her so you can control her to walk out of the circle. I'm telling you, bro, these niggas be stupid. Came over there for a dap, man. Get your hands off me, bro. Nobody want to dap you up. Then while standing there again, this shorty comes out of nowhere with a force field, forcing them out of the circle. Then they start doing random BS like that's gonna help them. Literally on the edge of getting eliminated, Gamer finally attaches his nano chip and makes her do a Catwoman type of backflip out of the circle. Where the hell was that with Galaxia? And then Galaxia drags these two normal guys out of the circle. They shouldn't have even been there in the first place. They look like they was better off just chopping wood in the woods or something. Then that ends the round. But instead of getting that other shorty out, you could have got Galaxia out if you wasn't just playing like a dumbass. But okay. 5 of them make it to the final around. Yeah, go ahead and make that 4. Alright, so it's time for the next challenge. They gotta put their hand in a box with a scorpion in it. Then the gamer, aka the nerd, turns on them trying to take out Phoebe and Max by controlling Galaxia. Phoebe smashes the non-explosive coconut and throws the other one at Galaxia. And they ended up untangling the earbuds before him and pressing the button. And before they teleport him home, this school threat just screams out loud. So because Phoebe and Max don't have twin power, they both can't be on the Z-Force, so they gotta fight it out. While this dweeb went back to their house to go take over their crib, nigga got nothing better to do. Go get a job, gang. Now it's time for Phoebe and Max to scrap. The fight starts off and they're just pacing around. Max was trying to give some inspirational speech and Phoebe just hits him with a fireball, trying to burn his crispy kicks. Now they really get to brawling. Max with an unnecessary Jack Brewer type of kick in the air. Max 2 kicks blocked, slaps 2 away, just going back and forth trading blocks, hooking up to each other, breathing fire and ice, and doing this trash ass turn around flip backwards. Low kick block, high kick block. Max pushes her kick away, then was about to punch the dog shit out of his own sister, then catches both of her back turning punches and flips her only for her to land a backflip. Damn, this joint got me holding my popcorn, bro. Now they hopping on the railings, bro. Go back down to the floor, trying to cause a superhero wildfire, both sending fire flames at each other. Then realizing they missed each other, jumping in the air for a hug, block the kick, swipe his arm, grab, swipe down, Max fire breath for no reason, then Phoebe responds with a cold breath. Got dude in the back geeking over this fight. Max blocks Phoebe, then holds her arm, started chatting like we not in the middle of a fight. She flips him back onto the ground and jumps off. And Shorty tries to start using objects and shit, with Max flipping out the way, and she just starts levitating, buddy. Then in her head, like, wow, I'm really fighting my brother. But Max pushes her away too. Hey, watch them toes now, watch them toes now. Nigga, Max kept looking back. Bro, finish the fight. Then Superman air punches her out of this circle. Shorty did like 350 backflips, bro. And before he could even check up on his own sister, all the Z-Force members just take him out of the room. And not gonna lie, I forgot Collazo was this dude's dad. I wonder why they're both dweebs. And Max comes back home to save his family, and yeah, bro, I'm about done with this shit, man. Hey, they ended up awakening their twin power and blowing through the cage, but he looked like he just had a run-in with the Hulk. I'm crying.
Even though the series is over, that's the end of the story, right? Because apparently these niggas made a TV movie and a revival series, and if y'all want us to cover it, let us know. But until then, that wraps up the video. Shout out Dan and MJ for tapping in. Y'all go leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Y'all go follow me on IG, and I'ma see y'all later.